played well on defense today. They'll bring 4 on this third down. Howell under pressure, that ball's out, and it could be a score, and it is! Touchdown from the Arizona defense. Cam Thomas comes up with the scoop after Gardeck knocked it away from Howell. The 9th play of the drive is a Connor touchdown. Fake to Connor again. Dobbs stepping up, stepping away, taking off with speed. Inside the 10, powering to the end zone. What a run! Marquise Brown in the backfield. They throw it to Brown out of the backfield, and he walks in for a touchdown. A response in kind by Arizona.
Just outside of the 5. It is Connor. Short side of the field. Blocker ahead. End zone ahead and a touchdown. James Conner.
Really starting to concentrate on his route running.
He's got it again here out of the backfield and explodes up the middle. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Arizona. Third down and goal. Fake to Connor. Dobbs retreats and floats for the end zone. It's Brown. It's a touchdown.
One timeout left for Arizona. Dobbs, good
got him
protection
again.
In the end zone.
Got him.
It's Wilson, the diving catch, and a touchdown. The first career touchdown for Michael Wilson.
To try and beat these 49ers, a touchdown here would really help.
Dobbs on first and goal over the middle, touchdown.
Not lose anyone.
Third down and 9 from the 25. Bengals rush 5. Dobbs floating, and he's got a man out there. Drops it in to Hollywood Brown. 6 points for Brown, and the Cardinals are...
I like concrete in there.
Second and goal. Dobbs to the air, to the end zone. Caught. Zach Ertz. Touchdown. His first touchdown since November 6th of last year.
And control the time of possession. 13 personnel.
On first down, DeMercado trying to stretch the outside. Broke a tackle to the 5, and DeMercado to the goal line. He is in for the touchdown. And the undrafted rookie has his first NFL score.
Here's Dobbs after the fake to DeMercado. Dobbs still going on first and goal from the 25. Takes it in for an Arizona.
I think they are going to do it again. They got the 2 guys right behind Dobbs. Dobbs lunges forward, push from behind, and there's a touchdown for the Cardinals. You see his numbers there when he's been under pressure. Third down and 15. Under pressure, lasers over the middle. Caught by McBride. Won't go down easy. Has the first down. Wants the touchdown. And has the effort from everybody. Touchdown Cardinals. Assist to the entire offense. Dobbs looks left, throws left. Brown snags it. Touchdown. Marquise Brown against his former team, and the Cardinals are not done.
14 seconds, Cardinals 3rd and 1 here. One timeout. Murray keeps it himself. Sneaks in. Touchdown. Yeah. Clayton Tune, the rookie quarterback, has come in. Potential touch push here. Boy, it looked like he bobbled the snap. Touchdown, Arizona.
In motion is Swain. We'll use all 4 tight ends today. Murray dancing in the pocket. He's looking long. He's looking for Rondale Moore. He's got it!
Double move here outside by Rondale Moore. And Kyler Murray stands in the pocket and delivers a shot down the field.
Murray keeps it himself. Not much is there. Trying to get to the pylon. He does! Touchdown Cardinals. McBride and Connor. Kyler Murray to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Great fake on 3rd and goal. He takes it in.
Had Marquise Brown on the outside lined up.
End zone throw. Whoa! It's a Cardinal touchdown.
After the goal line stand, Murray, end zone, that is caught, and that is a touchdown. McBride gets it with Fitzpatrick and KZ on him, and they get the touchdown nonetheless. Second down and goal. Connor again, here he goes, flying in for 6. They cash in on the fumble by Trubisky. 3rd and 1, multiple tight ends. Connor sledgehammering in for the touchdown. Connor in the big return to the state of Pennsylvania where he was growing up and the school and city he played for in college and in the NFL respectively. A 9-yard touchdown run.